Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. What is likely to happen is that it is going to be a rerun between only two candidates, Dele Momodu says. So, what do you mean by it is going to be a rerun between two candidates? You cannot order a rerun. If you're ordering a rerun, the rerun has to be between all candidates that have cases in the court. You don't have to eliminate one person to order a rerun. Then why did you waste the whole time to listen to the person's judgment in the court? If they order a rerun and you eliminate somebody out of that rerun program, then it is the beginning of chaos in Nigeria. That is the truth. Who are you going to eliminate? Yeah? You cannot eliminate anybody. You cannot remove anybody from the rerun because they need to hear their judgment. That is the truth. This Dele Momodu self, sometimes he makes controversial statements. Let's see what he has to say. A PDP chieftain, Dele Momodu, has alleged that the tribunal's likely judgment is to order a rerun between only two candidates. He noted that the judges will also decide whether it will be between Obi and Tinubu, or Atiku and Tinubu. He also alleged that the ruling parties don't stand a chance against the PDP in two-horse race election. He said in an interview with Channels TV, what is likely to happen is that it is going to be a rerun between only two candidates. I don't know whether it will be between Peter Obi or Atiku. If it is Atiku, I can tell you that most people will prefer an Atiku. And even if in the last election, I am sure if you look at the demographics, race and ethnicity are key factors, you can see that APC did not do well in South-South, APC did not do well in Southeast, and APC only struggled in the Southwest. So what are you trying to say? This Dele Momodu, this is a Yoruba bad belle I see here. So at the end of the day, we had three parties that went to the court: the PDP and Atiku, Peter Obi and Labour Party, and then the APM, Allied People's something. Okay. So these three parties that went to court submitted all their cases, had all their proceedings, had all their evidences, and then you are coming out to do a rerun and you are saying you are going to eliminate one or two of them. It won't work that way now, except they are looking for chaos. That is the truth. If they try that, then they are looking for something different. You cannot, because what they are trying to do now is to do a rerun between Atiku and Tinubu, and say, Peter Obi, you came third place. Labour Party cannot be added in the run because it's a third place. They don't have that prerogative, and if they exercise that prerogative, then it is going to be taken as disenfranchisement, and so wasting of time and resources of Labour Party in the court. Is that what you're trying to tell us? The tribunal shouldn't do that. I don't expect this to happen. Dele Momodu just expressed what he thinks. I think so. And what he thinks will not suffice here. Because what he's trying to do is to play his own party politics to give PDP a chance to get in. Because generally, whether it is Peter Obi against Tinubu or Tiku against Tinubu, Tinubu cannot win election even in the run again, because we have seen his pedigree, we have seen what he wants to do in Nigeria, and he knows that. Okay, but all the same, everybody is just guessing. I don't think anybody has a full grip and glimpse of what the judgment will look like. Everybody is just guessing. That is what I say here. Okay, so from the way it is, we just hope that this thing will go the way, it will keep Nigeria together. This judgment will make or mar Nigeria. Whichever way, I see it that it will not be accepted wholeheartedly. If APC is asked to go home, they will never take it lightly. If PDP or Labour Party has to go home, they will still take this matter to the Supreme Court. That is the way I see it. So whatever is the case, well, I just hope that they will make sure that they pass the judgment the way Nigerians want it to be. There are a few comments here. Somebody say Yorubas will oppose this analysis because they are drinking poison because it was served in their tribal court. Daily, I don't see any rerun in this case. Atiku and Obi's lawyers did not put up any good evidence to justify a rerun. It is a clear victory for Obi. This is wish. If wishes were to be horses, all men will ride. How can you say Atiku and Obi, especially Obi, finished evidence? It was only APC and INEC that could not provide evidence, that were even objecting their own document, that could not even have witnesses in court. Where were you, Diron? You didn't know what happened. That is it. So someone is asking here, so all the evidence presented were not good enough for you, Abi? No wonder Tinubu is your good enough. You're good enough because you lack sense of reasoning. How will you know that it is good enough? Say PEPT have no legal powers to order a rerun. Supreme Court too don't have such powers. What do you mean? So who has power to order a rerun? The president? What this? Some people make comments like this. You wonder where they are reasoning from, or they just choose to make those comments to cause confusion. And now somebody called him bingo. Somebody said, I guess you're a lawyer. What significant legal powers do they hold, sir? Yes, if you do not have power to order a run, then which power do they have? Why then did they listen to the proceedings? Someone that has to listen to the proceedings to make a judgment should also have power to order, to issue court instructions or court orders. Someone says, which run are you even talking about? Politicians can never be straight. With all the evidence before the judges, they should be able to pronounce a winner with that. Please, you politicians should not set this country on fire for your greed. Exactly. Which rerun? That would be great injustice to truth and democracy. The elections were decided and genuine winner emerged. Declare the true result and let the winner take the nation to the cleaners for greater glory. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly. How did Atiku perform? You will be greatly disappointed that your permutations will not relieve you of the headache or heartache you will suffer. Abi, that is the truth. Atiku did not perform up to Peter Obi. Actually, the way that election went, Peter Obi came out first, Atiku second, and Tinubu came distant third because nobody voted him. He just rigged himself in. And I think this tribunal should be very, 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 very careful today. Obi is most fit for the president. He is the only candidate that can deliver the masses from hunger because he has what it takes. He could not control a smaller state like Anambra. How can he control bigger and complex country like Nigeria? Can you imagine? This one is already, who told you could not control a smaller state? Now compare their performance, both Tinubu in Lagos and Peter Obi in Anambra, and tell us who did better. What are you saying? There will be no rerun. Let us know the authentic result first and foremost. The truth of the matter about the result is that what INEC recorded is so bad that you cannot rely on it. You cannot even use it to determine a winner. That is the truth. IRF Porter had pictures of fowl, pictures of goat, pictures of cow, pictures of trees, pictures of things that are not related to elections. That is what they have. That is how bad it is. So, as of today, I don't think INEC has a credible report that can be used to declare a winner, and that is why rerun is most imminent. That is it. So there are more comments here, but I think time will not permit us to go through all of them. But what Dele Momodu is saying will not hold water. His permutations is not going to work. His permutation is political and is really, really, really appearing like a politician. How can you say the what that can happen in the other run between two candidates, either between Tinubu and Atiku or between Tinubu and Obi, but most likely between Tinubu and Atiku? Who told you? Dele Momodu's view is skewed and is biased. That is what I take from here. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment in this Dele Momodu's permutations.